So this is Mr. Bowie, aka Sterling, and he is muddy. It rained this morning and little boy found a nice lovely mud puddle. So Jess, why don't you give us a little dance right there so we're going to show how dirty he is. It's all over his legs, his belly, his face. So definitely a dog that's going to want to play around in the water. And show off.
Bowie, come here. Sit.
We're just showing off, demonstrating Bowie's proficiencies.
Down. Good boy. Stay. Bowie, come.
Today is May 4th.
Good boy. Come here.
Bowie is just over 12 weeks old.
High five. Good boy. Dance. Sit. Go. Go. Down. Crawl. 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 Wait. Everybody. Roll. You know how to do roll.
All that muddy legs.
Okay.
After fetch, do leash.
Let's go to that corner over there.
Yep, back to his little comfy spot. Where he has all his toys.
Good boy.
There he goes.
Thank you.
We trade for a treat. All right, good boy, Bo. Go for a short walk, just straight down and back.
Those are pretty good on leash.
Great.
Wait. Let's go.
Auto sitting, rewarding, walking, still a puppy. And there we go. That's our walk. You gonna let him off the leash? You want to do more walking?
There we go.
Show off. Good boy, Bowie. Okay, now Jess is gonna teach us her lesson. Go for it.
Okay, so
Talk loud.
Okay, so fingers straight up like this. This is sit. So if he's already sitting, just back him up. Tell him fingers straight up. Says sit. Make sure he's waiting patiently, and give a treat straight in mouth, just like that. Down is a finger straight down. Make sure you go all the way down. Say down. Make sure he goes all the way down, and then give him a treat. From here, you tell him stay. Open hand. Tell him stay. Wait a few seconds. Make sure you hold the stay, and then you tell him, Bowie, come. Like this. Come. Comes to you and gives treats. Just like that. So it's sit, down, stay, and come.
All right, and the fun stuff.
I'm already doing something.
He's like, I'm already having fun. I'm playing.
Bowie.
Back to his spot.
He likes to be in that spot.
Yeah, it's the wet spot. That's where all the mud is.
Come here. Alright, always make sure you get his attention first. Eyes on you. For your dance, we do a little circle right in front of him. Make sure you stick out your finger right in front of him, not above him. You say dance. Make sure he goes all the way around and then treat. Make sure you do sit first for a high five. Put the treat right above his reach. Put your hand on his chest and say high five, and he'll give you his paw. Good boy. And give him the treat as soon as he does. For crawl, you want to do sit, then do down. And then what you're going to do is you're going to use your finger like this and back up slowly and say crawl, crawl, crawl. Make sure he stays down. Crawl. Good boy. After a couple steps, let him have the treat. So you lick as he walks. And from here, what you want to do is put the treat over the side of his head and say roll over. Show it to him. Let him follow the treat. Probably this way.
One side will usually be easier for the dog than the other.
Sit. Down.
Kind of judge it by how their hips are laying.
Roll over. There you go.
There
Let
he
him
goes.
Follow it and let him give the treat. On the side of his head.
Good job, Bowie. And we always tell him good boy, and we give him pets and treats and loves.
Muddy boy.
The muddy. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so you want to grab your cincher collar, put it on any side you want. You want to leave this part alone. Grab this side. What you want to do as close as you can, put it into itself, open it up, and from here you want to make a letter P. Straight line on the top, straight line on the side. Make a letter P. Make sure it's facing you. Bowie, when you're facing the puppy, put it right over his head. Make sure this ring is behind his head and higher up behind his ears, behind. So exactly where you want it. If you're going to walk on your left hand side, he should walk with you. Make sure you have some treats ready so he knows to follow you. You might need to give him a little reminder. Make sure your leash is slack. Make sure it's comfortable. You say, let's go to start walking. Say, let's go. Start walking wherever you want to go. Make sure he follows you. What you want to do is you want to walk a couple steps, slow down, and then stop, and he should sit. Like that. And then give him a treat as soon as he's done, and his little pets. Tell him what a good boy. Make sure they're calm pets. And then repeat. Let's go. Give him a little tug and release. He starts going somewhere where he's not supposed to. Tug, release. There you go. Go down, come to stop. Very nice, good boy.
That's a cinch release. You can do repeated cinches to keep focus on you if he gets distracted. You can also cinch it if he's lagging behind or pulling on you. So that's why we use a cinching collar. It helps us correct them to mind and walk in the proper space. We're going to demonstrate, show off how to correct him. Common corrections.
So if he's doing anything with the mouth, what we do is the muzzle pinch. We want to make sure we say wrong for everything that's not okay. We use our index finger and thumb. We go over the top of his snout as he's doing it. We say, make sure the lips are touching against the top teeth. Say wrong and let go. Sorry, buddy. Say wrong and let go. Now you want to wait there because most of the time they're going to do it again. If they do it again, you want to do it again the exact same way. Just second time around, you raise the pressure and you raise the voice ever so slightly. Make sure you keep doing it until he stops doing it. Make sure you keep whatever he's chewing on right there and correct him until he stops doing it. Then you can take it away, or then you can move it out of the way. Whatever he's chewing on, whatever he's biting on, whatever's in his mouth.
Correct before you redirect. The muzzle pinch works for anything involving the mouth, chewing on furniture, plants, hands, clothing, things that aren't his.
Do it with the mouth. Now for paws, whenever he jumps up on you and he puts his paws up on you or tables, chairs, other people, what you want to do is the exact same way you did it on the mouth, except instead of doing it here, you're going to do it on the very tips of the paws as he has them on you or as he has them on whatever he's not supposed to have them on. Squeeze together, little squeeze, say wrong and let go, just like this. Oh, wrong.
There, muzzle pinch for eating the grass.
Wrong. Wrong.
And now he left it alone. Good example of that. Can you lift up his pad and show how you're pinching the foot when you did the
So you
pop
put
it?
his paws up on you like this. What you want to do is grab the toes, squeeze, say wrong, and you let go.
Yeah, you're just
like that.
putting enough pressure like it's a firm handshake, and he will find it uncomfortable.
You want to stay there. Don't back up. Don't move out of the way. He needs to know it's not okay. You should be able to hold your position and correct them. Same thing like the mouth. Every time you have to correct them, it has to be firmer than the last.
Yeah, and then since he's sitting there so nicely, he gets pet. Poke. He ran away.
So whenever he's fixated on something, he's super fixated, he's not listening, what you can do is do a little poke behind the ribs and in front of the hind legs, right here in the little indent. Give him a little quick poke just to break his fixation. It's like a snap your fingers to knock it off.
So this would work for digging. It would work for nosing into the laundry or the trash, which you can use the muzzle pinch for either. But the poke is sometimes easier to do. I think that's all of them, isn't it? Bowie, we're done. Bowie, we're all done. All done. My muddy boy.
Good boy.
And just to show there's no hard feelings after all those like fakey corrections we did, just called him over to do a good boy, a sit, just something to listen to. Give him praise for doing something good. Because after corrections, you should always try to do something the dog is good at so you can give him a reward. That is what we mean, correct? Redirect. Hi, Bowie! You're such a good boy.